what's up? It's Weston.
I'm Marcelo.
And this is Trash Talk, our sub-art for E3 2015.
Yeah. So,
today, we're covering a PS4 game. Finally, a PS4 game on this channel? No way.
So.
I know, our last 3 games... Oh, wait. No, Unravel was a PS4 game, so...
And you even said that in the episode.
I think I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
Good on you. We're going over Dreams.
Yay.
So, do you want to start or can I start?
Go ahead and start.
Because there's one thing I wanted to say right out the gate. Just seeing the trailer immediately drew parallels to the PlayStation Move clay making thing that they showed off last year at E3. Do you remember seeing that with the PlayStation Move?
I don't think
It's
I
called
have.
the Move? The one. The Move.
No, I think it's called Move.
Yeah.
I just call it Wii ripoff.
Because it is, but essentially.
It is. It's a very deliberate ripoff.
But they say things like, yeah, so we finally found out what we have the purpose for the Move, and it's to make like these kinds of clayish things and build your own little dealio. You can make models out of it, you can make things out of it, environments and scenarios out of it. And that was pretty cool. It was a pretty short, like 6-minute little presentation. That something along those lines will be coming soon to the PS4, and I think this is one of the beginnings. This might be one of the first things of that.
Yeah.
Because it looks very similar aesthetically with the whole clayish deal and stuff. So.
It's actually very hard to really. I think Dreams, like from the trailer, it has something very similar to Project Spark, in which you can kind of just create your own environment.
That is something I did think about.
Yeah, I also thought about that because we also talked a lot about Project Spark just for doing that.
Yeah.
Hopefully Conker's not in this one.
Or like Banjo-Kazooie or something.
Or Banjo-Kazooie, oh god.
So,
with that being said,
there is a bear in the trailer, it's a polar bear. So, you remember seeing that?
Yeah, like the little polar bear with like her little cub.
They showed different scenarios, like a polar bear, a guy playing a piano, a shooter, like really on rails, like flying around, kind of shooting
around in like a sci-fi trailer.
And then this pink, cute teddy bear girl fighting a bunch of zombies.
Like their eyeball like flies out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
And then like the end of the trailer, you kind of see like a combination of that. Like the piano guy has like polar bear face.
Yeah.
I thought that was
all to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, because as the ending goes, life is but a dream. So, there you go.
Oh yeah, that was actually kind of a good song to pick.
I was like, I know the song, I was like, oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
So anyway, what more is there? That's kind of all they showed. What's not really analyzed about it? Besides the look, which is gorgeous.
The look is like really good. It's very good claymation. I do like that. Like again, we're talking about a lot of animation stuff, oddly for gaming.
Well, because hell, we're advancing, Weston. We got all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, not all games have to be realistic and stuff. I do like how they're like doing different stuff, like oh, this is claymation, or if you've seen our last episode, I'm not gonna go into detail there. So just go see it right now.
We already went into so much detail, but how far do you think there would be any kind of limitations to this? Like, how far do you think we could go with this kind of game?
I don't know. Hopefully,
in the creation department.
In the creation department, I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it too early to judge?
I think it's too early to judge, but what I'm hoping is that you have pretty much unlimited possibilities of what you can do. And hopefully, like people actually do some creative stuff. There's some people that are going to do some stupid stuff with it. We already know it's the internet. People do stupid stuff all the time.
Yeah, to show off and everything.
Just some really stupid. Like, but I don't know. I can see people like actually doing really fun, creative stuff with this.
From what they showed, again, just saying. I guess I'm just going to restate it. How everything from when you're placing stuff and when you're building like the people and the models and stuff, like the way they seem to show off the process, it looks again like that presentation from last year.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, again, I guess I'm just restating by saying this, and I'm not really bringing anything new to the topic, but I guess this is the beginnings of that whole thing that they were showing off. So I don't know. Yeah, there's not too many like. It's a little too early to judge, but I don't know how far we could go with this, but I would think pretty freaking far.
Yeah,
So-
pretty far. Where we can have our like own like little adventures and stuff, and hopefully like kind of like what we like had expectations for Project Spark. Like we were able to kind of like play each other's levels and stuff, like put them online and stuff.
I'm pretty
have,
sure you
like
can do that.
people play it, as well as having like just like a really good amount of like playable levels and stuff that the game offers.
This looks like a sandbox kind of game. Like there's no real story or
There's no real story. You
anything
can
else,
just kind of
just
do
create.
whatever you want. That's what makes a really good sandbox. You could choose to do stuff if you wanted to, but again, like the perfect thing about a sandbox is you don't have to do it. You can just kind of be like, oh, just get up there. I'm gonna go fuck around over here.
So
Play GTA if you haven't. I'm pretty sure everybody has.
so I guess that's kind of it. Expectations from what we were talking about. It looks good, so we just hope that. Really, well, it looks is kind of like its own thing. We don't have to say much about that for expectations. We already said it looks good, so hope it stays good. Hope it stays at a nice frame rate with how much stuff you can
Oh
put on the
yeah,
screen and stuff.
probably you could. Like,
I hope this frame rate doesn't drop once you start putting like way too much stuff into your
Oh yeah, I
system.
think they might have something like that where like you can adjust like how much stuff you want on it,
Yeah.
or like if you want to have that much stuff.
'Cause if you're essentially creating like your own little, I'm not sure if it's like your own little game or just scenario for people to play. With it, again, go to the limitations. We don't know how much you can put to have, how much you can have happen at one time. With that, I kind of hope that with everyone trying to make advancements in frame rate and having 60 frames per second with everything that's been coming out, I hope that nothing like that drops when you're
Oh, yeah,
with the
yeah.
more you put on.
And the more you
That
put on.
tends to happen. So.
Yeah, it does tend to happen, but hopefully for
Mario
this game.
Kart 8, I know it's not a sandbox game, but I mean, like, you play single player, you play 2-player, good frame rate. Once you play 4-player, it drops a bit, noticeable.
Yeah,
It doesn't cripple the experience, but it's noticeable.
It is noticeable.
I don't know, though. That's, I guess, a little more technical than we usually kind of go, I guess, but that's one of my expectations. Hopefully, the
Yeah,
expectations
because
go
we've
up.
only really had to see like one trailer. They haven't actually shown off gameplay of it.
Actual gameplay, yeah.
Because
Unless
like,
the-
it does say like it's still in development.
Yeah.
So
Unless the scenarios were actual gameplay, we don't really know. Probably.
they said like the scenarios were made with the PS4.
Because they were generated, like, right there. I don't know.
So I don't know. Hopefully, and it looks nice. So hopefully it does look that nice in there.
Yeah, as you're playing.
So we'll probably like if they cover this game next year in E3. I think we could feel much better about talking about it.
Do a Redux
Like,
episode.
Do a Redux episode on it because like I don't know. I feel like
It's that interesting to where we could pile on more and more.
it
this
is
year.
very interesting.
This will be our next Smash Bros. Watch. We're gonna go. Hey, now we're doing Dreams. Next year for the Arc 4 update, we're doing Dreams again. For like Arc 5, whatever.
We did talk about Smash Bros a lot.
Because the more they updated, the more I felt like we should talk about it. And you can
Yeah.
even see once our very first episode on that episode 3 of Arc 1, very beginning of the show, to the Arc 3 update video where you can see the progression there. We were excited, and then we were still excited, and then
And then our hearts were broken. This is big.
the leaks were happening, and we were like, okay. And then the game came out, I was like, okay. So hopefully that doesn't happen in this game.
It's it.
But if more info gets released, you'll be damn sure we'll go over it.
So yeah, our verdicts for this.
4.5 out of 5. It looks really good.
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 because presentation was really good, but again, I have to actually see gameplay of it.
Okay.
So, but until then, 4 out of 5.
Okay. I don't
And I know this was actually kind of a quick episode.
know. It was. So, I'm Marcelo,
And I'm Weston.
and this is Trash Talk.
E3 2015.